The law offices of Spar Bernstein with 2 locations in New York, 2901 White Plains Road in the Bronx and 225 Broadway in Manhattan. Call now to make appointments at
1-800-LAW.
Immigration Link.
Yes, good afternoon. Good day.
Yeah, how you doing today, man?
Yeah, I'm good. I had immigration issues which I would like to put forward to you. I was working in the United States on a work visa, which expired on the 14th of February 2006, after which our employer promised that they could get us an extension. We never leave the state until August 3rd, 2006, and they never get us the extension.
Were you calling from where right now?
I called for the Caribbean,
Where? What country?
Jamaica.
Jamaica. What, you want, a seasonal worker?
Yes.
Yeah, well,
I was on. Yeah.
So your question to me is what?
Right now we're trying to get a. There's a petition out sent to us, and when we went to the embassy, they said unless the company that we're working with can issue something to us, covering the time from February 2014, 2006 to 2007. Sorry, to August 3rd, 2007.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, because you overstayed by more than a year, and then when you left, you have a 10-year bar.
No, it wasn't 2006. It was a February. It was this year. I'm sorry the date. It's 14th of February 2007 to August 3rd, 2007.
Still, was that more than 180 days?
No, it's not.
Okay. Well, then you need to get something from that company to show that they even at least filed something. Whether if they filed.
All they sent us was something from the Ministry of Labor, and it's a denial, and that was done from like the 3rd or the 20th of March, and they never give it to us until sometime in July.
Well, then go back to the embassy and tell them, listen, they tried to do something for me, and this is what they did, and they told me I was okay.
Well, we tried that. And they gave us a letter stating that, send it to the company and all of that. And when we went back, when they sent that and we went back, they said unless we can figure something out with that company, then we won't be able to work in the United States again.
Well, yeah, it's a problem, because what they're not going to give, what they're saying is you overstayed on your visa. And if you overstay on your visa, we don't want to give you another visa because we think you're going to overstay again. That's what the embassy's saying. And what you're trying to say to them is, listen, it's not my fault. It's the company's fault. And they're saying to you, well, prove it. And you're coming in with the labor certification, and that may or may not be enough for them. Now, you have a new sponsor?
Yes.
Okay, well, your new sponsor's attorney should be on the phone with the embassy arguing with them.
Well, they said we called them up, and they said because it's unauthorized time, they can't do anything about it.
Who can't do anything about it?
Our attorney said because it's authorized time.
I understand that, but I understand that. Well, then you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, because I can't. If you're asking me what I can do to help you, the answer is I can't help you because I don't. I have to be able to represent the employer.
Yeah.
Understand?
So that's a problem.
Yeah.
But I understand your problem, and I understand the embassy's position. I understand your position, and it's for the attorney to deal with it.
Wow.
But I can't be of more help to you because I don't represent that company.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but they promised us. We went back. We explained all that we could.
Listen. You did everything that you were told to do. As far as you know, you followed the instructions. Okay. Unfortunately, America's not a fair place. Okay, and we have hundreds of thousands. We have hundreds of thousands of listeners who will attest to that. Okay, and DJ Sean will also attest to that. DJ Sean comes to me every day and says America's not fair to him. Right,
Exactly.
DJ Sean?
That's right. Born and raised.
And when he says America's not fair to him, when he's on those off days, then he says squeeze is not fair to him, right?
Absolutely.
Right. But unfortunately, you overstayed on your visa, and unless you or your attorney is going to convince the embassy that it wasn't your fault, you're not going to get that visa back. And that's for you and your attorney to deal with it. I mean, and it's not necessarily your attorney; it's the attorney for the employer. I can't represent you in this situation.
All right, sir. So you're going to have to work it out with the attorney that you have now.
Yeah.
All right?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Quickly, man.
Hello?
You hearing us? All right, bad connection, I guess. Yeah. All right, folks, still inside the immigration link right here on Linkup Radio. And once again, we're speaking with Brad Bernstein from the law offices of Spar and Bernstein. All right, so let's continue with the calls right here. Immigration link.
Hello, good morning. I'm calling to ask Brad a question.
Yes.
These are all yours.
I'm wondering what can be done if I used to live in Canada. I am a citizen of there, but I came over here in 2002, but I came by like bus. I did not take a plane or anything. Therefore, I do not have a visa.
Were you a citizen or resident of Canada?
A citizen.
You're a citizen of Canada?
Yeah.
If you're a citizen of Canada, you are presumed to have been inspected when you cross the border. So if you marry an American citizen, you could get your green card here. I'm sorry?
I was also 17 at the time, so while I was here...
But if you came as a Canadian citizen, you're presumed to be inspected.
Oh, because I just spoke to a lawyer the other day, and he told me there's nothing...
That's not true. If you are a Canadian citizen and cross the border from Canada to the United States, you are presumed to be inspected. If you marry an American citizen, you can adjust your status here.
And that's my only option?
Well, you have family to sponsor you? You have an employer to sponsor you? What are your other options? I don't know. If you want, but what I'm saying to you is you are not considered to have entered without inspection. You are considered to have entered with inspection as a Canadian citizen. Not as a resident, but as a Canadian citizen, you don't need a visa to enter the United States. So every Canadian citizen is inspected when they come across. So, what I would suggest that you do is just, make an appointment, come see me, and we can discuss employment sponsorships, marriage possibilities, family sponsoring you, but you have all your options open to you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, don't forget to call 1-800-LAWLINK to make that appointment, of course. All right, still inside the immigration link, and Brad, you there?
Yes.
Okay, the voice over IP there is kind of watery right now. Immigration link.
Yes, hi there. Good day. How are you doing?
We're doing good.
Okay, I just need to ask Brother one question. Brother,
Yes.
I filed I-824 for my son who living back home. It was approved in August of this year. I like to know, I think I'm waiting right now for the embassy to send a package to pay for the visa. So I'd like to know, after paying for the visa, how long it's going to take for him to come here?
A couple months at most.
Okay, so it's maybe like till next summer, right?
I think he'll be here before that.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a blessed day and keep on doing the good work.
Thank you
Okay,
very
bye-bye.
much.
As usual, Brad Bernstein right here, the #1 attorney across the US of A, all right? Make the phone call right now and let him represent you. 1-800-LAWLINK, that's 1-800-529-5465. You're live.